Hi, Aries, and welcome to June 2024. All right, this read is for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Let's get started using the Past Life Oracle. We'll get one card to see where the thread of karma is. Oh my God. Wow. Karmic relationship. For sure, right? So you're in this past life with, an army, someone who went in the army to battle for their country. Admirable, of course. And saying goodbye, right, is bittersweet, I heard. Okay. So you're obviously, many are dealing with relationships that are karmic. We all have karma to pay, and or it doesn't always mean it's bad karma. The good that you do on the earth plane is how at peace, shall we say, that you are in your life, right? Someone likes to fly, or you fly a lot, traveling. Someone could literally be in the army or Navy, what have you. Saying goodbye, I mean, that's really bittersweet. Okay, so you could be in separation. I'm just going to put this up here. Okay, let's go. Aries. 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Well, there's the separation, right? The pain and waiting. Pain and waiting. Suffering and silence. We have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You get that a lot. So I'm going to say that it's probably in your chart for sure. Water is in your chart, Aries. Or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, external. So you have your 10, it's smack in the middle, right? So I'm feeling that a relationship wasn't given enough time to, one or both parties did not give it the necessary ingredients, right? The ingredients to grow. You're at a 3. I mean, that's like breadcrumbing someone, Maybe, a third of their time. I mean, that's nothing. And then we have the archangels, our spirit guides, saying, be patient, right? And you have here fire and water. Sorry, fire and water. And then the rainbow, right? So believing, having hope, spirits guiding this relationship. We do have the masculine and feminine, however, right? Naked. So truly, someone could have gone or has been going through a dark night of the soul. Karmically. You know what I mean? It's not like we don't go through the dark night of the soul, when we're ready, in divine timing, right? When the student is ready. So I feel strongly that that there's hope, and that someone is going to definitely receive the blessings of getting through it, and maybe once again believing in love. Why can't I say that word? Okay. Let's get more to the story here for Aries. I'm using the vice versa deck, okay? Maybe there wasn't enough love, right? And looking at, sorry. All right, let's go. Okay, so someone's coming in quick. Someone's coming in quick. I have a feeling someone's coming in to say, you know, we really belong together. And how did we choose not to give enough of our time and energy into something that is so apparent of a spiritual connection, right? It's karmic. It's definitely karmic. So it's like this 10 of Swords turns into this 10, right? Let's make this happen. The wheel's turning, right? It's going to happen. Someone wants it to happen, right? Someone's thinking, oh, and then there's this 7 of Swords. Someone's thinking about how it went down. How it went down. Someone cheated someone out of their time, their money. Someone's a cheat. I'm sorry, but it's here. Someone cheated someone out of their time. That's how I feel. The 7 and the 1 sword that he's carrying, that knight's carrying, is 8. So someone, you know, breadcrumbed another, telling, right? Telling the other, oh yeah, for sure, I see a future here. I want this. This is happening. I'm going to make sure. Like, you know, lip service. It's like lip service. And some didn't even promise. It wasn't even a promise of, you know, forever. But someone took it as a promise forever, right? So it's like boundaries had to be set. Someone got real defensive when questioning. When being questioned, someone got really defensive about the relationship. This is the masculine, right? The masculine got defensive. The feminine's like, the feminine, I feel, has been working on rising up. And the masculine who's here is definitely could be afraid to go back and say, I'm sorry. Could be. Afraid that someone won't forgive them. There were lies and cheating and manipulation, but they skirted around the issue. Like, you know, if you're going to say, so how come, as just an example, how come on Saturday nights you don't take me out? You're always doing something else. You know, and this maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or another sign here has relayed that, has asked that question many times over. Not for purposes of, you know, I don't feel that Aries, you and or your person, I don't feel someone really believed that they weren't true to their word. Especially if you're looking at it, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. They're loyal to the end. You know what I mean? To the end of the physical life. Maybe this is a karmic where it is about learning love to the end of one's physical body, right? And, you know, we have to look back in order to look forward. Someone got really defensive. Maybe that was their defense mechanism. I get defensive when I'm asked what I'm doing. You have 2 7s and 2 10s. 7, 7, 7, 11. 7, 11, that could be substantial as a message from someone on the other side. This could be, Aries, someone that you've been thinking about and trying to wrap your head around the things that happened with maybe a past loved one. Maybe you're a widower and they're in heaven and helping you to realize the errors of your ways, which was karmic. You realize for some of you, truly, if that happened, if that is your situation, a karmic relationship closed out because someone crossed over, and that was too soon, right? They crossed over too soon, and that was the karmic lesson for you to look back at what happened and to reassess and realize, finally it's clear as ever, that you did the same. You know, you got very defensive with this person and maybe your last 3. Do you know what I'm saying? There's the thread. And this person on the other side, feminine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, is saying, listen, it happened the way it happened. For others, of course, it's not the death of one crossing over, it's the loss of another. And the painful truth that cannot substantiate why someone would just breadcrumb another, you know? Let's get another layer. Yeah, look at that. She came out. Unbelievable. Unrequited love. And she's gone. Right? And he watched. He watched her walk away. He watched her fade away. Now we have 111. A lot of you, this is the epitome of knowing it's your new beginning. Okay? Wow, that card didn't want to come out. And there you are. Or it's a masculine. The masculine is really going through it and kind of reliving it, you know? It's not easy. Whatever loss and or grief that we go through, karmic or not, you know, the reality sets in that someone's gone. Do you know what I mean? I do want to look at the Ace of Cups reversed. You know, have we realized? Yeah, you know, the errors of our ways is the wake-up call, right? It's the wake-up call. It's the time that you sit alone by yourself and you're truly reevaluating. Reevaluating the actions or inactions, right? That someone was not able to commit, you know? Someone could be coming back and saying, you're my world. This masculine is all over the place here. This feminine is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, sun, moon, and or rising, for sure. and this masculine wants to come back, and I feel wants to make it right. Set the story straight, maybe their intentions. To say how much they're missing you, and or vice versa, you're missing them. Like someone's gonna say, you're my world. I mean, what was it that truly held this relationship in a position of breadcrumbing? I want to know. Not for all. There you go. I have so many things to do. Another 7. Wow. You have 777. Someone, okay, we're going to say it. Someone thought the grass was greener on the other side. Come to find out, it's not. Others, I feel for some of you, I feel that work got in the way. I feel that this was like, I'm doing so many things because I'm at a 3 of Pentacles and I really need to make money. And maybe someone, I'm just going to say it, someone does Uber or side jobs or whatever job, painful truth of I really need to work and do like this job and that job, and then I'm doing this and that for someone else. I'm helping out. I'm helping someone move, clean out their garage. Excuse me. I'm helping, I'm doing whatever I can to, I'm walking dogs. I'm doing whatever it takes in order to make a living and or feel better about being able to have the financial means to do things. You know what I mean? And for some, after so long of time that has passed, it's like, I'm just confused. You have 3 7s. June is going to be extremely lucky for you. Why? Because someone realizes. They realize that when you hurt others, you hurt yourself. When you search for anything other than what's truly of any value, you realize that the only thing that holds its value is love. The Ace of Cups. Not this one, that one, and the other. Wow. And okay, so then they're like, oh, well, this was the distraction. It was work. It was making the money. It was keeping money. It was all about their money. So if you are in separation with perhaps someone very loving, kind, and compassionate, it was not to distract. It was not intended to distract someone from like a player vibe. It's not a player vibe. This is just, I gotta work and I gotta make money and I gotta look at my future, and the future looks bright here because 7 and 3 is 10. You got 10 pentacles there. Well, this is cups, I'm sorry. You have 10 pentacles with the king. You get it all. And a hawk is very significant. The Holy Spirit brings miracles. to someone who has been, I'm hearing, floundering away their time and not really going for what they truly want or wanted. That's what they did. That's what happened here. Aries, it's you or your person. You have a plan, right? You have a plan. You're just not sharing the plan. If you are a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or not Sun, but Moon or Rising, oh, absolutely. You kept this to yourself, where you're going, how you're making your money. Maybe at night you're doing, right? Again, I feel like it's Uber, it's someone goes, tries to make money in whatever fashion they're making it, in whatever way they're making it. I don't know if it's all on the up and up, and neither should that be of your concern. I just feel someone's working day and night to make something for themselves and make a future with you, and or vice versa. So it's like, but why is it so difficult? And it is for masculine sometimes. For a masculine to say, listen, I really need this money to take you out, to have a future, to have children, to build, to have a home. And this could have gotten in the way of the feminine in another lifetime, right? In terms of the separation being, I have a duty here to uphold. Maybe it's still the masculine, but in the feminine, we're both masculine and feminine. Do you understand? The separation is about the same thread. Excuse me, of being called to duty, being called to work, being called to make money, being called to serve your country. It's very similar. So there's a separation that's now either you are in separation because that person is not yet ready to talk, but they will now, getting to know each other. Maybe you just met someone and you're like, I think it's so weird. They don't ask me out on Saturday. It's only, they only ask me out on a Wednesday or a Thursday. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Maybe a single mom here, right? And someone's just getting to know you because you also have a child. So it's very difficult, right? That plays a huge factor. That could be the 3 Pentacles, right? The third person in this dynamic is a child. And with or without, when you're with a child as a single parent, that child has to come first. So maybe that too is a requirement of, it is a King of Pentacles. It's like, are you kidding me? I'm not saying you're going to raise the child for sure as a step parent per se. Whether you financially, doesn't matter. You're still thinking ahead of how you're going to take care of a family, and that person that you're with probably has taken time to wrap their head around this separation as well. And that's where it's like, it's not like there's not enough love, but the love of, right, making money and being responsible plays havoc on a relationship, in any relationship. single and or with, a single parent or what have you. So yeah, it's like we have to get to know each other. For some, it's like I have to get to know if you're going to understand that part of what I do and how I do it and why I do it. Separation. There it is. Right? I want to know, Aries is saying, or your person in separation is saying, I want to know that you've got my back, that you're going to be with me through the good and the bad and the in-between. I want you to have my back. I want you to defend me in times of need. And more importantly, to understand. I need this person to understand how I roll on every level. And this separation could have cost someone a relationship, or it's just what it appears to be, a separation for two people who are karmically threaded together to realize. The attraction was what? Attraction has always been there and will always be there. So the attraction of enjoying time. Okay, so if you're on the other end of this spectrum, where you're the female, right? You're the female and you're in separation, but someone's already given you heads up about why their time is valuable to them in terms of making money and doing the necessary things to build a family with you and or what have you. Right? Now that you know that, I feel if you didn't know it and you're in separation, they're coming to tell you that this was my plan or has been my plan. I didn't share it with you because I wasn't ready to share it with you, right? But this is my plan. Right? To give you all that I have. But I need your understanding. I need to know that you're going to be there. I need to know that you're still going to be attracted to me when I come home. That's another thing. All of this could not resonate, but that one thing, I need to know that when I'm gone doing the work that I need to do or what have you, you're home waiting for me and still wanting to kiss me, to hug me, to love me. Someone could have felt unloved. Ace of Cups reversed. Someone could have felt that the attraction, was going away. I mean, we get complacent, right? Lake, stillness. Be still and know. For sure. Some of you want to live by a lake. You do live by a lake. The lake is very soothing. The water, Mother Earth. Mother Earth. Sitting by the lake, journaling, meditating. Yeah, be still and know that everything works out for a reason. I do feel strongly, that some of you are planning to go live by a lake You know, by water, be by water. Maybe it's not a lake. Maybe it's the ocean, right? The Pacific, the Atlantic, the Mediterranean. Okay? It's beautiful read. And I know it's general, but truly, this relationship, I know it's difficult when we're in separation to wonder what the other person's doing. You know what I mean? And to know that that person is there for you and is reliable and is, right, not going anywhere. Wake up call. This was a wake up call. This separation, for sure. And Spirit said, just take 3. We do 3, everything in 3s, right? So this was a wake up call. Someone lost another. The separation is real. So it's like that person or you are in contemplation of what happened, how it went down in terms of realizing what you've lost. New moon, the promise of a new day. There it is. Starting over, you guys. Starting over. That's what's going to happen. Someone's coming back to tell you what they couldn't before. Sometimes we think, it's so true, we think, you know what? I don't need this person. There are others, you know? But the difference is karmic relationships, that doesn't happen with a karmic. The thread is real when you are tied to a karmic relationship, whereby probably this separation happened in this relationship, didn't it? For sure. She's saying goodbye to him. And the same is happening here. All right, they're telling me let's do this. Okay. Great idea, actually. Thank you, Spirit. Let's take 3 cards on this karmic. 3 cards on the karmic. Right? What happened for Aries in this karmic relationship back when it happened? When someone had to go to war. Look at that. Very happy, in love. Oh, yeah. And there's the rainbow. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? Look. Bound together. Bound together. Spirit says, oh, my God, I'm so in love. And you have to leave. It's bittersweet. I don't want to say goodbye to you. The King of Pentacles is reversed. This gentleman could be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn because it came out twice, right? He couldn't hear. Going to war is not about making money as it was here in the present time. This was about his obligation, his duty. It's like, I am so in love with you, but I gotta go fight for my country, for our country. So it's not about anything other than that. But in this lifetime, the present time, this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn was totally and is totally about, I gotta make money somehow. Because that's the vibe of the culture of the Western culture, right? Oh, they gave me 2 more. Look, I need to take care of my family. I need to take care of my family. So he leaves, and then there's, 1, 2 children. They had children. They've had maybe 2 here, right? 2 children. So 2 children in the past life, right? It was and is, I feel. This thread this is totally a happy life. Happy family, great happiness and joy. And then the masculine leaves for war. Leaves to fight for one's country. So that's the obligation. This obligation from a past life. Now, this could have been the Aries female in this lifetime that was the separation, or however it works, masculine or feminine, the realization of someone waiting for the other to come home. The feminine was the masculine in that lifetime. The feminine was the one going to war in a masculine body. And this embodiment, she's a feminine because she came out as feminine here. She's the one waiting. She was the one leaving in another lifetime, in the past life. And the thread is the wake-up call of missing someone. It was like this happened suddenly. Suddenly, someone realizes, I feel with that Ten of Swords, someone just realizes, oh my God, the Knight of Swords. They realize, and they're charging in to say, oh my God, I didn't realize how valuable I did not see it. I felt it, but I didn't see it. Different. I thought, I could be on my own, or I thought the grass was greener. But this attraction is real. And the reality of a relationship that is karmic, karma, the reality is to understand your person and how they, how they're thinking and wanting to express, wanting to share what their vision is of the future so that we're on the same page. But I feel this didn't happen. I feel the masculine Aries thought, I can handle this. And then they lost the person. Something happened out of the blue because they're not asking you out on the weekends. They're always busy. They're gone. There's one storyline after another, have no idea. And then they're gone. And then it's becomes a reality check. I need to put a promise here. I need to make this promise of being together and wanting this union as above, so below. It's beautiful. It's an absolute beautiful love story. It is. I do want you to comment and tell me if you can. Really, it helps. Comment and let me know. What a beautiful love story you have, Aries, in the month of June. Maybe you're still in separation, but in June, that reality is coming in because you're in the stillness right now. You're in knowing thyself, and you're realizing. It's all about realizing, coming to terms with it. And for some, it is a dark night of the soul where we realize, oh my God, I literally could lose this person unless I make a promise. It's beautiful. All right. I send you guys so much love. Have a great month. Please like and subscribe and share the video. Take care.